I can't believe that everyone's had like recycled enemies for themselves, but obviously Meru, we've only been traveling with a certain amount of time, and so she doesn't have too much going on in her past yet. Oh, for fuck's sake, she hasn't had time to heal. No. Wait a minute, didn't I not buy more of these? I thought I bought more of them. What's happened? Fudge! Okay. Hang in there, Meru. What a fucking nifty design, though. I know it's just a pretty basic stained glass window angel, but, like, it looks so well done. What are you doing? What the fuck? Why did they heal me? Maybe it's a good thing I healed first. You just can't say the word Wingly in a serious tone, but I can't, no. What are you doing? Oh, this is damage. This is not good damage. I'm sorry, fish. I don't mean to bring up BoJack again. I know that all of us who watch BoJack were scarred in our different ways. What? Why'd you just keep occasionally hurting me to... Are you trying to trap me into an emotionally abusive relationship with a cycle of, like, hurt and reward? Is that what you're trying to do to me, Archangel? That's so rude. Right, what if I just... My night raid. Nah, I don't know. We'll do the gravity grabber. I'm glad you like him, Holly. For a moment, I forgot that I summoned that. Hooray! An angel sandwich. Oh my gosh, if I told you that something had angel paste in, what would you assume it was? That's surely what was in that sandwich is why.
Wake up, Meru. You've already seen the reality of arrogant and ignoble humans.
Archangel, humans can never be noble creatures. They help each other when they're in trouble, even if they don't know each other. And above all, they have dreams and hopes.
Silly. Humans are feeble-minded, even more than you would think. We have to rule them, or eventually they will cease to exist.
I don't think so. All the lives in this world are equal. We shouldn't rule or be ruled.
Silence, Meru!
Ah.
I can't believe an angel's come to tell me all these things and I'm just like, fuck off. Actually, I can believe that. What are you doing? Whoa! 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 This is amazing! Excuse me!
That's a little bit much, isn't it?
Hmm. I'm fine. This is fine. Oh, please be fine. Why am I doing this? I'm just very anxious that I will need health more at another time. What is this? Oh no.
Oh, but it's so pretty.
Ow. If this is gonna hurt, then it's gonna be a beautiful pain. It wasn't! Again, Angel, you're giving me such mixed signals. I don't know what to do about it. Oh, fudge. Ah! Yeah! Cosmic Ice Beam? Nope. Cosmic Ice Beam is gonna be what I call my new health drink, which will literally just be blueberry flavored. Or like blue raspberry. Are blue raspberries even real?
Have you forgotten what we have accomplished? We have brought stability to a chaotic world and saved tribes that otherwise would be extinct.
Really?
Once there was 107 species, and half no longer exist. Our rule prevents the subversion of the world.
Oh my god.
That's wrong. There are species that were stamped out during the Winglies' domination.
They were meant to be extinct from the beginning.
You liar. You destroyed them because they rebelled against the Winglies.
Meru, a heretic like you disturbs our ordered world.
Shut up!
I love her hammer pose. I've never seen a blue raspberry. Me neither, but I love them. Every time something's blue raspberry flavored, I'm like, you. You and I.
You are not real. You are an invented god, so they can justify themselves, Archangel.
It's not true. I am a reflection of your mind. The disdain for humans in your mind created me.
It's not true. I don't believe it.
Meru, don't lie to yourself. You think you can continue to deceive yourself like that?
You fool. Don't tell me crazy things.
Oh, thank you, Meganox. I want to, but I actually have to do things to get that kind of thing into motion. And I failed. Well, I haven't failed. Failed makes it sound like it's over and done with full stop, but I haven't managed to find the time to, yeah, try and do things to kickstart the process, you know? Woo, 1 HP again! Oh, beans. It's okay. We'll be okay. We've got so much magic and we can't even use it.
So sad. I love humans. I adore Dart, Shauna, and the others. This is real.
Meru.
Get out of my sight. I love humans.
What a cute little nerd. She's, what do we call a weeb for humans?
Hooray!
But of course it's Meru, so after this victory she still stumbles and falls on her butt. Aww. I love her so much. I want to cosplay her. My little nerd. My little 2,000-year-old nerd. Meru, are you okay?
Of course I am. Let's go.
I'm just not gonna talk about it. Steve Bloom? Oh no, I don't get it. Oh no, the reference has gone over my head. Look at all these aetheryte shards. Take me to Waking Sands. Dang it. Take me to Uldar. They won't take me there. Oh, voice of Kaiba in Yu-Gi-Oh! Amongst many other anime. Most known for that. Oh. This is what I keep bringing up. Like, there was a period of a lot of What the fuck is this? Content warning for flashing lights. This is like the end level of Nier Automata. Oh, 90s what the fuck? Now, like, I feel like there was definitely a lot of, like, disdain for 4Kids voice acting and stuff, but I don't know. I'm older now and I've got different points of view, and the point of view is that, like, we should be low-key grateful for... Shut up! We should be low-key grateful for, obviously, the place that 4Kids has in the history of anime, making it to the West at all. So... don't blame the voice actors for their bad animated choices. That too, as well, you know? Like, definitely there was a lot of dubbing decisions made of just like, oh, yeah, thank you for the reminder of what kind of evangelic is running that network. But nah, yeah. So, I mean, I just feel like there was a certain age of a lot of baby anime fans being like...
4Kids sucks. 4Kids is the worst.
Like... no, it's got its place. You done? I don't even know where I'm looking. It's just on the roof. What is going on here? It's different from any part of the world we've known. Oh my god, the game's about to get meta. They're all going to face and look at me, and it's going to be like the never-ending story. Bastion, please. Save us. Indeed. The places we have been look like places on Earth, but this is a completely different world. Don't tell me this is the core of the moon. Wow. This look is appropriate for the world of the Raj embryo, the god of destruction to be born. Oh my god, Rose, I can't believe you're saying that TV is rotting our brains. Let's hurry up. If this is our destination, my dad should be heading here too. He's probably ahead of us. He's gonna bring out that Emperor's New Groove map of like, how did we get here first, Kronk? This is so fucking cool. I don't... Fever Dream. Wow. Crazy. Crazy game. Oh, fuck. Oh, dear. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Mad Skull. Oh shit, that was the wrong button. I was too busy staring at the eyeball inside your jaw. I apologize. That'll teach me to be so rude and stare. Go get him, Dark. Oh, he was so weak. He was such a weak little bee. Now let him intimidate me like that. My bad. Wow, I'm sure they're super sensitive about their jaw eye. Well, they're not anything anymore. They're dead. So I think I fixed the problem in a roundabout sort of way. Oh! A box! I fucking love a box. A gravity grabber. That's cool. I hope it will be super useful to us. Oh, beans. Gosh, bit dark. Death prevents anxiety. This is how I will play my chaotic evil character. I don't know though. I really don't understand the alignment chart sometimes, I feel. I haven't played enough D&D to fully know, but like, I'd like to, but yeah. Sometimes I feel like some of the character alignments look like a fucking headache. But specifically people who like want to have like a chaotic evil character and like actually do it in a way that like doesn't ruin the game. Like that must be hard for them. Or worse, if like they just sort of like don't care about ruining the game. They end up sounding like these method actors. Jared who just like, they're just dicks. Going around flipping, chucking used condoms at people. Like, I'm method acting because I'm crazy. Whoa. Like, nah. You're so not fun right now. What have they done? Nothing, apparently. That's good. That's good to know. Right. Be careful, Maru. Ah, fuck. I've done it again. And with Hashel again. Fitting a chaotic evil character into a not chaotic evil party is tricky at best. So I mean, like, I can imagine, like... Like, D&D can sound so intimidating sometimes. Just because of things like that where, like... I feel like a firm DM is best as much as... For fuck's sake. I'm so sorry for the noise disturbance today. I had no idea this is what I'd have to deal with. I would have liked a little bit more sleep this morning as well, but you know, this started at 8 o'clock, so 8 o'clock on the dot. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, so I think I would prefer a firm DM, even though people obviously like don't want to be railroaded. Because sometimes I just... It's tricky. That's why people who like get lauded as good DMs, I'm just like, wow, that is the highest flipping honor. I should really bring out Kongol's flipping thingamabobby. Yeah, sorry, Hashel, give me a minute. We've got to see Kongol in his Dragoon form. We haven't seen it yet. Whee. Oh, shit. Oh my god. I have no idea what creature this is. And that's why it's getting chipmunk voice.
My world, my future, my heart.
Who is it?
My world, my future, my heart.
They're about to break out into some J-pop. It is talking directly to our mind.
Dart.
Oh no. Is it Shauna? Oh fuck, is it Shauna? Appropriate voice then. No problems. Jackson! Just want to say thank you for saving the world from the moon monsters. You're our protector. I've submitted your name for President of the World Ballet. Ballet? I can't wait for the President of the World Ballet. I think this is how we should pick all our presidents from now on. I mean, how much more chaotic could it get? I'm so glad I made iced coffee. I'm even more glad I can drink it. Have you ever got to do that then, Nash? Do a chaotic evil party.
Whee!
God, I love this Skittles flippin' healthcare. Skittles healthcare sounds like a real term. I don't know what it would be for, but if I were on like deep lefty Reddit or Twitter and someone was on about Skittles healthcare, I'd be like, yeah, sounds legit. I won't argue with you. I'm sure that is very... Stop it! My poor babies! Oh, no! Please don't ban me for asking. For asking for what? I do? Often more in context than anything else. And also, you know, it's a wide thing, but you're not gonna get banned or anything. I might just turn around and be like, that one didn't really hit for me, sorry. You're not gonna get fucking banned for a dirty joke.
This is a mature stream. Don't worry about it.
If it's racist or a particular shade of rapey, though, that's when I'm like, okay.
Never again, thank you.
Skittle Healthcare sounds like a Loot Crate version, but for candy and stuff. Oh, well. I'm not gonna do that because it involves me actively stopping playing the game. Anyone else can do that though, but I'm just not gonna do that because I can't be bothered. I'm sorry. I've not done a full chaotic evil party, but I've done a party with good and evil characters. It did not end well. No, like it just sounds too much. It's a shame, I guess, because obviously you want to like make whatever character you want, but again, like I feel like if not everyone's going to be having fun, then what's the point? Oh. Shit. Did I do it? Did I do it? I did! Oh no. No, wait! Maru! Leave her alone. Please stop. For Christ's sake. It's okay. After today's stream, we're going to end up having, you know, a 3-day break roughly from streams. Like I'll be back on the Monday in the evening, so hopefully whatever fucking work they're doing, they'll get that done over the weekend when most people don't tend to work, actually, do they? I'll have to ask and we'll have to see. See, this is what cottagecore's really all about, going off and living in the woods alone so you don't have to listen to other people's bloody construction work. That's a joke, more of a funny moment. I see, I see. I did get sent a TikTok recently of one of the situations where it turns out that in French a lot of words sound very similar, so they just constructed an entire sentence that sounded very normal in English until it hit the French translation button. It was like la 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 la. One of those. You know, reason for those characters to be working together rather than opposing each other. Yeah, so like there's a lot of like backstory that has to be pre-constructed, I suppose. Which again, I can see it working, but it is just like a lot of work for the DM. And again, like I don't know if like my opinions will change the more I get to hopefully actually play more like D&D, any tabletop RPG really. But where I'm at right now, I say like I don't mind then having more like nudges and stuff. Like he's tough. He's tough. That little splash gets me every time. It's me. It's me at the sink of a public toilet, like. It is. It is.
Go get him, Maru.
Oh my fucking god. I've been in hell recently. The last 2 times I visited a public toilet, there was no soap whatsoever. And I'm like, great, cool. I'll just get wet germ hands then, shall I? This is the worst day of my fucking life. I'm gonna turn into a mum. Like, wow. I'm gonna turn into someone who has like a mum handbag without actually being a mum. That's what I mean. I mean, I'm gonna have your little flippin' random purse full of like that particular packet of tissues. Like all of the other random little things, but it's always that packet of tissues. Probably a little tub of Vaseline. Fuck, what was I gonna do? I was gonna transform Kongol. I can do that. Dart won't murder it in one. Actually, might. Pass for the charming. No, it's like these little square packets of tissues. Oh, like a couple of pound coins for reasons. Shopping trolleys, probably. Hongo's first transformation!
Wow!
Oh my gosh. He looks so interesting. Oh no, it was just the lighting. I was like, he looks so multicolored and multi-textured and all sorts. No, wait. No, wait. Oh, I shouldn't have done it. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Got a perfect.
Harpoon. It's always the earlier ones that are the most memorable. Like, once we're finished the game, I've got to find somewhere to stick in a sound effect for volcano. Vampire Survivors is in the top 30 concurrently most played games on stream. 30k players play it because it's addictive. It's very addictive. I've only stopped because I know that there is nothing else that I can achieve that will actually have a little thing pop up for me right now. Like, I haven't found leader, but like I don't really mind. And also, you know, the whole killing death thing. I'm not really getting anywhere with that. Death's still there, like, who's going to stop me? You and your silly bit of string.
Hello, Spores. Welcome.
I hate to play this one sometimes, loving the visuals. Definitely. It's so flippin' beautiful. I am astounded that nobody seems to have, like, compiled. Maybe I just couldn't find it because I'm shit at Googling things these days. Sorry, I'm just looking for cracks in my fucking ceiling. Anyway, maybe I just can't find them because I'm shit at Googling these days, but I'm astounded that nobody seems to have come up with, like, a nice gallery of all of the flippin' backgrounds, just, you know, looking like this, looking all pretty. What's this? It's probably a dragon. Nope. It's a super Viraj. I think he's acting as a gatekeeper to protect the god of destruction.
Thank you for follow.
I don't care what is waiting for us. A super Viraj, a super one. Yeah! Yes! My battle cry! Death requires a specific strat, otherwise it's pretty much impossible to beat. Yeah, I heard the whole thing of, like, not leveling and stuff. I don't know if I could do it. Oh, no. It's okay. There are only three body parts. There's not a fourth arm. Wait, a fourth arm? A fourth body part in the form of a second arm. I'm trying to tell where it's even coming from. I don't even know. I just don't know. Someone's got the chisel out or something. If I can kill Death, everyone can. You killed Death? Oh my gosh. Nice. Nice.
I hope it was just like the anime.
It was so good. Need to rewatch the Castlevania anime again.
Are you dictating your fucking obituary to me, Belmont?
Yes.
Go on, Dart. You can do it.
Fucking hell. I've survived long enough for a third death to spawn. I haven't killed Death, but I've survived long enough for a fourth death to spawn. Apparently, it's pretty fucked if that happens anyway. Also, I think that they patched it so I can't do what I used to do. It used to be a specific spot in the library where I could just sit there and everything would be pretty okie smoky, to be honest. I found killing the green death and then pressing down and enter to be more tricky. Haven't killed Death, but I've survived long enough for a fifth death to spawn. Oh my gosh. don't even think this is necessary. I don't know why I've done it. Oh well. It's ultra annoying. Requires several tries if you don't get lucky. Taking multiple tries to do something takes over 30 minutes is a speedrunner thing. Not everyone has a speedrunner attitude. Definitely not me. Just glad it's not an achievement, just a reward for try hard. Yeah, yeah. I like that too. I like sometimes that there's a reward for tryhards that isn't then also an achievement, because for me, there's a lot of games where I'm like, but I'm so fucking close. I could get all of the achievements. I could do that. I could do it. I can't really do it because it will have something like that I'm like, no. I don't have the technical skill. I don't have the patience. I don't have the brain power. I will be looking up a tutorial how to figure this out and, well, achieve it at all. And that's, yeah, it's not fun when I feel like I definitely have to look up a tutorial. Which is a complaint that I would make about Celeste, because the creator said that regarding some of the big hearts, I can't even tell what noise I'm making anymore. Anyway, regarding some of the big hearts that you need to get, they were like, oh, yeah, well, people will just look it up anyway. I'm like, that's not the point. People shouldn't, like, have to look it up, though. You basically more made it that they kind of have to look it up. Is how I felt about it in the end. Wasn't the worst thing in the world.
Just a little bit cheeky and something I disagree with.
Maybe I should use the gravity grabber thing. Obviously not with Kongle, though. Hit the body. Bonk. Ooh, that was not as much damage as I hoped it would be. No, what are you doing? Oh. Well, that was fine. That was fine, really. I think if people need to look up a guide to fully enjoy your game, you should rethink your game. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that one. Like... And it's a weird position to be in as well for me, because I feel that there are quite a few games that I play that are retro games where I guess maybe people had more time to think about it. Even Dark Souls is like this. Dark Souls big time, and I feel that Dark Souls has managed to kind of like even survive with that because it's become part of its whole big thing of like advertising wise, like it's the hardest game, and they mostly talk about the boss battles, but even then, like it's the obscure shit. And what is it the creator said? Something about like, because he wanted it to be something to do with people actually coming together on forums and discussing it there to figure things out. But I don't have the time. I don't have the time to live my life that way. I'm not a little baby anymore, so like I don't know how I feel about it. A Mr. Bean fan. I haven't seen Mr. Bean in ages. I feel like the main Mr. Bean I used to watch was the cartoon version they used to show on CITV. Nice. Something Ron Gilbert was talking about recently after announcing Monkey Island. He said they were going to try and avoid really obtuse puzzles because people who get aggravated will just look it up. Yeah. I'm like, you don't want to be looking it up. Like, internet, high-speed internet, a lot of us have it. So you do just, as soon as you get too aggravated, you just go, I'm just gonna fucking look this up. But it doesn't mean that you go into a game wanting to do that. Okay, let's try something like this.
Hang in there, Maru.
Now we've had Angel Paste, but what about Super Virage Paste? I think I would have the Angel Paste. Even though just from colors alone, I'd be like, oh, maybe Super Virage Paste would be peppery. Oh, fuck you and your fucking kamikaze attack.
How dare you? Beans.
Perhaps it might be safe for a nice healing breeze. No, actually, I won't bother. It's only Maru who's suffering. Hang in there, Maru. Why won't your Archangel come down and heal us? What is this? Oh no, the planet attacks are in. Don't you Sephiroth me like this. No! Are we okay? Guys, we're okay. It's just Kongo. Kongo, come on. I feel like you of all people could survive crashing into a planet. Can I get a little bit more dedication from you, please? My God. Let's try the body. Planet nothing. That was a whole galaxy, right? I thought that he was just gonna chuck some planets at us like marbles. That was well rude. That was well out of order. This game is a hydraulic press attack. I get the community aspect, but I think something like, say, Mass Effect as a good example. Community comes from what choices do you make more than how the hell do I play the game. Yeah, yeah. Like, I get that it's difficult. That's why, obviously, I guess you have to have, like, play testing. But I guess it's difficult to tell, like, how many people are just going to get it. But the main games that I then turn around, I'm like, nobody was going to get that. When I look it up, I see that I am not then, yeah, in some kind of minority of a particular level of stupid, which sometimes I feel like I might be. And sometimes, to be fair, I am a little bit. But, nah. Nah. Yeah. I'm not enjoying the bone zone loads. I've done the thing. I don't know how I did the thing. Luck, probably, but I'm never going back. Grand stream! Let's go, guys. Let's have a fucking grand stream. Yeah? Amazing. Awesome. Let's go. Just realized how wretched my grandma. If you're with me, it's okay. This stream is grand. This stream is grand. Whee! Did you do good, Kongo? Did you do good? Did you do it? Oh my gosh. It was alright. It was definitely alright. Thank you for the follow. So you got the burn level achievement after I'd failed it 3 times. I had such a jellyfish. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. You got so many before I did. I'm glad that I had at least one achievement that could make you have a jelly face. I was like, what the fuck? I'm really shit at this game. After I played it for a little bit at the birthday stream. And then, yeah, you got like all the available achievements for it like a week after. I'm like, what? Oh no. Oh no. No, stop chucking planets at us. There are only so many, you know? Thank you so much.
Why did I actually do it?
I'm here for the grand stream.
Thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. That's so generous. I keep forgetting what the 1,000-bit notification is. Heard the vague semblance of a voice like, whose voice was that? Was that my voice? I did. I ate the lemon with the peel. It seemed a good idea at the time. You know, just eating a lemon, I don't know. I thought we could go better than that. I thought we could go higher than ever before. I deliberately bought unwaxed lemons just in case it came up. It came up. For fuck's sake, why? No. I'm gonna have to use one of those healing rain things at this point. Iced coffee, hello. Iced coffee represents.
Is this what I've been paying for?
6 months in the lurk cave, Lumen lurk.
You're wonderful. Thank you so much for 6 months in the lurk cave. So Fearless, thank you for the prime. Look what you've done. You've gone and started a hype train. Thank you so much. Why only a grand cross if you can have a grand stream? Kyle. Can I ask you to set a reminder in the thing to add TTS to the Prime subs? Because I don't know why it didn't do it automatically, and then it keeps popping up that it hasn't, and I keep forgetting to change it.
Agent cheered X100.
Thank you, Taylor.
Big Booby Moat Plaza.
Thank you,
Hype
Kyle.
Train LunaMoth salute.
Your angels. Right, Meru, I need your help. But also maybe we should just use the thing. No, I'm not gonna use the thing. I'm not gonna use the thing. Let's see how it goes. Played it with the Arcana active, and this is what saved me. The Arcana's so good. I love this game. I've loved playing this game. The environments have been gorgeous. It's just that my timing has been increasingly weird for how I do streams. So I've been playing it since February, so I am really hyped that this should be the final stream of it. Because, you know, you can have too much of a good thing. And I am a bit like, oh, beans. It's time to move on. Hi, thank you so much for subscribing with the Prime 2. Thank you.
You get emotes now. Emotes and shiny badge and ad-free viewing.
Everyone who somehow managed to get an ad blocker that continued to work, like, oh yes, thank you for the ad-free viewing.
Choo-choo.
Oh shit, what happened? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, she just de-transformed, it's fine.
What are you doing? What is this temper tantrum? It hurt Meru.
Yeah, I think I might have to use this.
Trim, thank you so much. You cheeky bean. Flipping 1,200 subs.
Wisp got one, and Will got one, and Star got one, and Coffee Demon got one, and Unreal Caliber got one. Thank you so much.
Wah! We're gonna have so many sub badges.
Right, let's just do it. Let's just do the healing rain. See? See what?
What did I miss, Ghost? What did I miss?
I was having a hard day.
Oh no.
I'm waiting for the rest. I'm sorry to hear you're having a hard day, but I feel like there's a bot. Oh, shit. There we go. Congrats, Wiz. Now I'm here. You flippin' sweetheart. I'm sorry to hear that your day's been hard, though.
That's no bueno. That's no kinder bueno.
Who is this? Oh, it's Dart. Oh, flippin' hell. Right. Don't fuck it up. Simply don't fuck it up. I didn't fuck it up!
Amazing.
uBlock Origin combined with Twitch video. Sorry, these are secrets. I need to whisper them. uBlock Origin combined with Twitch video ad blocker works. Get no ads or any kind of issues and viewing streams are not subbed to. I pulled that earlier, Wisp, because we were messing. Well, it's just me. I don't know why I say we for some things to like share accountability. It's just me. I'm the menace. I was messing around with my gender knobs.
And I can do the voice like this. Is that my voice?
No, don't get Mr. Twitch on the blower. Don't be a snitch, Kyle. Don't be that person. Can you go lower? Oh, I absolutely can. But it gets demonic very quickly, right? So we start from here. And it goes like that, which is, you know, you can still understand me.
And we go down, and we go down like this until it gets really demonic, and then you pretty much can't understand me at all. And that's just the last of course.
There you go. Now you go. Now you've heard my real voice. Please don't run away. Oh my gosh, how much health does this thing have? Okay. Fuck, I didn't even get the full bloody edition.
No!
It's okay. Second chances. Okay. There we go. See. We,
Can I get a Hoya?
Oh yeah. Hello, Snow.
we raided into Ali last night and she was asking about Legend of Dragoon and mentioned the whole thing with additions making it hard to focus on chat. And I'm like, yeah. Don't worry, it gets worse. It gets worse as the additions go on.
Hello, Siku. Welcome.
Fuck. I fucked it up.
Thank you for follow. Oh, but are you home now at least? You should be home. These are the home times. They actually sound like they're in my house.
Get off my roof. I don't like it anymore. I didn't like it to begin with, but it's not really getting any better. Sulk, sulk, sulk. I'm just periodically muting. It's probably not worth it. It sounds like you're gonna suck our souls with that voice. Well, it's a good thing to have in a girl's arsenal. A soul-sucking voice. You know, for those special occasions.
Oh no, he's got no more mat. Oh, for God's sake. Never mind. Never mind.
Amazing. We only have to get 3 right for him to actually get the perfect thing for the loopy one. The loopy one is not the easiest.
Hype chain success. Thank you so much.
Everyone who got level 2 emote, congrats. I'm still thinking. I mentioned it yesterday because I'd just been randomly reminded of that time that Twitch was like, hey, you know what will be a really cute set of emotes for a hype train this time round? Adorable animals, some fluffy kittens, and some fluffy puppies. And for a level 4 hype train, a really awesome thing to achieve, you might get a tarantula. Cool, really fluffy, really cute. Arachnophobia is not one of the most common phobias. Hope you enjoy your realistic tarantula emote. Oof. Aw, Snow, you act like you aren't used to the dad jokes by now. Tarantulas are cute, to be fair. I find them cute. This is why I am your one, you know? I am you flippin' your macho girl. If you need someone to get rid of your spider, I'll do it for you. They're little fiends when they decide to cram themselves into a bathroom corner because I'm like, well, how am I supposed to gently place you under a glass now? Because there's no point in picking them up because you rough, stupid human hands, like, the spiders don't want to be near you. Like, that entire flippin' myth of, oh, you swallow 7 spiders on average a year. No, you flippin' don't, because the spider doesn't want to be near your face. The spider has enough senses, weirdly enough, to survive and not want to go up to this big snoring foghorn. Like, it can sense the flippin' temperature. It can sense the flippin' wind waves. Why would a spider crawl into your mouth? Why would it? Stupid. If that spider does, it was not meant to survive. That's like some natural selection right there. But yeah, they don't do that. And there's obviously then not much motivation for a spider to be near a human anyway. So trying to pick them up is really flippin' difficult. So you don't want to do that because you'll just end up squishing them anyway, and then you may as well have just grabbed a shoe and squashed them to begin with. So just take a nice little glass and you just send them on their merry way to go eat more annoying insects like fucking flies. Fucking flies can choke. Hate them.
Spiders are friends. They get rid of the flies.
Dang it, I thought I had it.
Welcome back, fish.
I don't have a pet tarantula. I would probably forget about it. Again, again, actually checking for cracks in my ceiling. Bonk. 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 Donk. I'll kill spiders if I see one. Most of them as well, you know, they're just there. My favorite spiders are the ones that I would remove them normally because I am like, I don't want you randomly crawling across my wrist or something. But when you're in like a deep depressive episode, oh, we won! Fucking hell. Hooray! When you're in like a deep depressive episode and you've just got a flipping spider in the corner of your room and you're just like, I don't know if you're even alive, buddy, but you're the only company I have right now. Now that I've trapped myself in this cage. Anyway, I left one for a while. I don't give them names or anything, but I will always remember him. Bless him. I think he ate so much, probably murdered himself from it. This boy caught a crane fly in the corner of my room. I've never been so grateful. Saw the flipping crane fly coming. They're very scary. I don't know what it is. They just intimidate me a lot with their weird, like, weebly flying motion. And that spider's web actually caught it. And he wrapped him up. I was so happy. I was like, thank God I don't have to deal with it. Like, what's a fucking crane fly gonna do to me? But for some reason, crane flies freak me out. The massive spiders... Yeah, I'm fine. Like I said, I'll come around your house. I'll save you from the big scary spiders and I'll put them outside. Everyone can live harmoniously. The crane flies, however, hellfire. Very scary.
Yeah, little tiny spiders, pea-sized spiders.
Luna is the peak of paying attention. Thank you. I appreciate your not real compliment. I legitimately hate them. What, the spiders? Or the crane flies? I don't understand your Morse code for what you hate. Shut up. Was the super Virage that we defeated in reality Shauna? That wasn't Shauna. I don't think so. Why are you so sure? Well... Dot, pull yourself together. Crane fly. Yes, fuck them. I'm so glad you get me. I don't know why they're so creepy. They just are. I feel like they're what I think of every time someone says they're scared of moths or butterflies and like it's to do with the movement and stuff. I'm like, I get that. My fucking floor is vibrating. Sorry, I should stop going on about it. Oh, pretty! Oh, this is such a nice color. Nice. I'd dye my hair this color, but detonate arrow. Huh. Huh. I like jumping spiders. Most other spiders I try to put outside. I wouldn't know how to handle a jumping spider. Thanks, Ghost. Gonna dip from here. See ya. Take care, Drim. I hope you have a nice cool day. As in temperature-wise. But also the other kind of cool, obviously. Armed. There we go. Sorry, yeah, don't mind me. Just trying to save you. Whee! Can attack? Ooh, that's awesome. Shit, a reason to put Miranda in the party. I see what you've done there, game. Very sneaky. Meru still has shit defense, but like as long as I can keep her alive, then... Oh, I don't know. It's okay, because you know what? We have a save point right here. Everything will be fine. We call them Schnacken. I'm really upset to hear that you call them Schnacken, because that sounds like fake German for like, no, little German boy, stay out of the cupboard. Don't go for the Schnacken. Don't go for the Schnacken before tea time. We call them Weberknecht. These ones do not sound real. Poop and fart and level German. Unless I'm mixing them up. My insectology is really bad. That is absolutely fair enough. I would not judge you. No, little Ignaz. We had to have tea time together this afternoon. You must have no snacking before then. I love Ignaz. Oh, man. I like that we got to see some character relationships last night. I know, I'm calling my snackers now. Oh, not Luna? They're both very real and I hate them. I need to know which ones they are now. Sorry, we interrupt the viewing because I need to see what Weber Connect is. Yeah, I googled it. Weber Connect is the one without wings. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, because we have this annoying habit in UK dialogue, I guess, of daddy long legs. I know, right? What kind of kink is this? Daddy long legs is what people call crane flies and those kinds of spiders. So I'm ugly laughing. I hate it. Weaver farmhand. Well, it's not daddy long legs, is it? Thank you, Canva. Oh my gosh, what was I gonna do again? Oh yeah, check on Miranda's accessory. We gotta accessorize for the final battle. But yeah, someone would be like, oh no, a daddy long legs, and like I said, like I don't care about the spiders. They're good little eggs, frankly, but the crane flies can fuck off. So I'm like, what do you mean? What kind? What kind of drugs? Oh shit. Ooh. Maybe I should have that. That's definitely better than this night shield. I don't know if there's any item that we're gonna need more specifically for the battle, but I guess I'll know if we fail and die. Then I can simply go back to my little save point and everything will be okay. My headache actually does feel better after the coffee. Can you imagine if actually it was the caffeine addiction all along that was causing the headache to get worse? The fact that I just then hadn't had caffeine for a week, so my head was like, oh, we're dying. Oh, please. Mother, you've given us an addiction and you won't feed it now. Oh. I did this to myself. I can't even blame society for this one. Well, you know, I could always blame society, but like, I don't think it's entirely fair for this one. We had coffee on Monday at the nice coffee place.
But it was only one. But it was only one.
Shauna! She looks so aesthetic. She looks like she's right in the middle of her magical girl transformation. Oh my gosh. Sieg. You don't deserve to use spirits. Yeah, get him on the Fosters, the cheap beer. He doesn't deserve spirits. You say it even after this? Oh no. The red-eyed dragon still recognizes you. This is the truth. And the annihilation of the world that is about to occur is the truth as well. Dad, stop it! The power is not generated for that. Everything was born to die. It's the same for spirits, or the world. Learn through your body. Stop! I don't even know who's saying stop. It's a very intense stop though.
Oh, God.
Help. I got stop. Isis, just stop. Oh fuck, I need to find that post for Taylor still. Does anyone else remember the Facebook status that was just like, Isis, seriously, just stop? It can't be just me. It was a pretty flippin' Siegfeld. I didn't know he had a second name. It's so boring as well. Huh. Yeah, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. I'll build her up to full Dragoon powers. Yeah. Seasons don't fear the Reaper. Seasons do what they want. Feld is literally German for field. Yeah, he's Siegfield. The most farmer name ever. Well, now I think his accent is entirely appropriate, as opposed to before where I thought it was a little bit of a joke. Oh, he's literally nicked his marble. I didn't quite understand what had gone on there. And now I feel a little bit awkward. Yeah, just go for it. Does Zieg mean anything? Or is it like a suffix or something? I'm just trying to really roast his name to its maximum potential of roasting. I can't believe his name is Dartfeld. Fuck. It didn't do anything at all. What's wrong with you, Dart? You are so pathetically weak. Sussex? Isn't that a place near London? Hey, Valk. No, how could you forget the 3 sexual orientations? Wessex, Sussex, and Middlesex. You fool. You silly Billy. No! I can't believe this. Oh, it didn't actually do anything. That's good to know. Well, well, well. Damn, this is my father's power? To do absolutely nothing? To be fair, Dart, your father's power has been doing absolutely nothing to you for the past, like, couple of decades now. Hello. It's probably meant to be Sieg, but they might have felt a bit wrong using that. I don't get the Sieg one either. Send help. I need to know more. Did you know gaming? I'm so excited. Hello. Whee. Right, let's go, Maru. Okay. My favorite editions are the ones where I'm so ready that I fail the first one. Level 2. Oh, for fuck's sake. My excuse is usually that I'm just kind of a dunce when it matters, but my excuse for the week is that I'm ill. I'm sorry. It's victory, Luna. Oh, okay. Thank you. I still could have went for Siegfried. I know a few Siegfrieds in video games. We can go for a magic. I don't think we necessarily need it, but that's fine. Oh, right. For God's sake. I never get the white marble person out, so... yeah, let's just go for this one. Let's get in there early. There's a Siegfried as a bad guy in Wild Arms.
Gates of heaven.
Most famous Siegfried is the one in Soul Calibur. Was there one in Fire Emblem, or am I can't remember. It's gonna bug me. Same one I think of. Oh, okay then. Maybe. What's the elder brother's name from the goth house in Fates? I can't remember his flipping name. Yeah, may as well.
Let's Dragoon up.
Dragon up. Wrong piece of media. That was one of the most traumatizing flipping animation style changes of my life. Well, not traumatizing, but very jarring. Between that and Death Note, it was like, sorry, what suddenly happened to your animation? So sudden, I wasn't prepared. Xander in Fates wields a sword called Siegfried. Thank you, I love you. I was like, why do I associate it with him? It wasn't him, it wasn't his name, it was a sword's name. Doy. Let's just go for the freezing ring. Let's just do that. See how it goes. It's an old name derived from the Germanic victory and something like peace. I think he was a legendary dragon slayer or something. Cute! I don't even know a lot of our legendary dragon slayers. It's just George. I'm shocked we don't have more. Valk, please. Good old George. Not quite as poetic a name. Nah, absolutely not. Gotta go for, well, Japanese games gotta go for the more mythological ones. Like, they go for the Germanic, and the Celtic ones always give me a giggle because none of us know how to pronounce the phonemes. Or worse, we'll go look it up. Our friendly Irish friends will tell us how to say it, and then there will actually be voice lines that are like, no, we say it like this, actually. Like, that's not... Oh, no. Oh, no. What's the truth? I don't want to go around saying it like that now that friendly Irish friend has told me how to say it. Hardboy the Kickasser. That would be beautiful. Why can't we have a legendary hammer named that?
I didn't know what a Soul Calibur is.
I want to know. I want to play those games.
I want to play all of the games.
Well, not all of them, you know. There are some not great games made in the world over time.
But many, many games. I'm like, damn, never got to play it. So, like, we should do it sometime.
Try the light. Do it. Go, Miranda. You are our child of light now. Our accidental French princess, because I was running out of accents to do for people. Piglet's Big Game Hunting. I'm going to play Piglet's Big Game one day, and it's going to be really important to me that you're all... I won't be able to fully replicate what an experience it was to play as a little kiddo. Like, this is actually scary though. Stop. Don't. Why are you bullying me? Piglet's Big Game was actually scary. You've been promising a Piglet's Big Game for streams for months already. Yeah, well, I'm giving you a reason to look forward to Halloween. More than just Halloween itself, obviously. I only learned of the mythical Siegfried way after I played the first Soul Calibur. That's why this one is above the mythical one. Although there could be made an argument the Soul Siegfried is inspired by the myth.
Ooh.
I was never a mythology nerd. I wish I had been.
No.
You're gonna see Piglet's scary faces and you'll know the fear. Stop this!
Excuse me, for God's sake.
That's really pretty. Which part? So much of it is so pretty, I don't even always know what's being referred to. Have we not got, like, a frozen jet? Let's go. Wait, you're neutral? What do you mean you're neutral? You stole my fire marble and it didn't turn you fire. Well, I'll be darned. I hadn't realized. Do I have to do the taps for this one? I don't think I do. I'm so useless at the taps.
That's why I'll never defeat Rodan.
I learned more about mythology from researching video games than I ever did from school or anything. Turns out most writers for games actually never come up with anything, just take them from existing stories. It's true though, it's like the whole Shakespeare thing, where occasionally there'll be like some shock little headline of like, Shakespeare plagiarizer? And it's like, yeah, well, you know what, I bet it was super easy at a certain period of history when people were still tracking things down, a tool to write them down to then seem like you were the original conceptualized, but like everyone knew at the time that it was just a variation on something else, probably. It's like Grimm's fairy tales, like they're not Grimm's, they just wrote them down. Apparently made them more patriarchal than they were originally told to, but I didn't look into that one. That was just a fun little internet thing of a headline said it, so I'm like, I guess I'll just note that down.
I mean, The Lion King is an original story.
I heard actually that The Lion King went through the weirdest script writing process, and the screenplay, just where it started and where it ended was the weirdest thing. I knew the main thing of there was a period where they had all of their money on Pocahontas being their next big hit film. Obviously that was also moved quite early, and you can like tell from the animation, like from the final products, because that's what then, when I just spit that fact out without rounding it off, people are like, no way, and I'm like, no, yeah, in the finished products you can see that it was quite early on that they were like, no, yeah, it's Lion King for us.
Hi, press. Welcome. How's it going? How have you been?
But yeah, apparently the entire screenplay process of The Lion King was weird from start to finish, and even when they ended up basing it off Hamlet, it was a little bit of an accident, apparently, and then they realized the similarities and just went from there. It sounded amazing.
Let's go.
I'm so proud that after all of these hours, I can get a perfect flippin' edition. That's all I want for myself. It's also time before copyright. Oh yeah, like, as well, now that there's a few copyrights that keep running out over the years, I love how then I'll go on to an article that will explain, oh, it's actually not that simple, like the Sherlock stuff. Apparently the Sherlock, no, not the Sherlock estate, the Doyle estate, apparently they're one of the ones that are still absolute rat bastards for being like, no, actually, we still have copyright on these books, and if you've taken character things that were from these books that we still have, so it's still copyright. Apparently they're the kind of estate that does things like that. And who does the Tarzan ones? I don't remember, but the estate that holds the rights to Tarzan properties is also a weird one.
And that's why we have no more deep jungle in Kingdom Hearts.
Something along those lines. Like, I would usually say, like, not complaining, I didn't really like Deep Jungle, but yeah, going back to Kingdom Hearts recently, I had to stop myself saying, oh, I hated this world too, for quite a lot of them. Like, I love Kingdom Hearts 1, but it's a rough one to go back to, is how I feel about it now. So I agree, Ace Attorney didn't get released on 3DS back in the day, but Capcom worked out they could get around it by calling him Herlock Sholmes, the clever bastards. Yeah. They could have given him any other kind of pseudonym of, obviously Sherlock, but not Sherlock. Leave us alone, copyright. They went Herlock Sholmes. Oh, Shauna.
The time has come. I no longer need this flesh.
Oh my god. Jesus! What? Yeah, Dart is us. Oh no. And Shauna's gonna be the orb in the chest, right? I love that freaking JRPG trope. Albuframa. I completely forgot what that was. It's been a while since we've had that flashback. Bless you. Thank you.
Once you know the tricks for Deep Jungle, it's really not that bad.
I think I stick it up there with my most annoying world themes is why now. The famous Mel. Wow. Wow. Oh god, give me a minute, Mel. Can I call you Mel? I'm gonna call you Mel. It's the flute every time that you change scenes when it just starts up again. That's the part about the Deep Jungle theme that I find a little bit irritating because it will just always start that way and I'll be like, ugh. I'm Melby Frama, you might have heard of me. I don't even have a voice for them. Oh god.
Who?
I may as well keep Zeke's voice, I don't know. Flippin' hell.
I'm the famous Melbu Frama. I descended the present over 10,000 years. I'm the supreme leader at the Wingleys. Why, you must have been defeated by Zeke. It's true that the sword of that man penetrated me, but what vanished is only my flesh. I cast a petrifying spell on the man. At the same time, I transmigrated my soul to the spirit.
Oh fuck, no wait, there is.
Sublime soul is immortal.
How long have you been manipulating my dad?
At that moment, I re-entered the light. The first light after 11,000 years.
I know I need to, but I can't go for the name. No, don't worry, that's been my entire experience. It took me a shamefully long number of weeks to not laugh every time that a voice was needed for a character, but they said Wingley. And then Cunning ruined it again by being all like, so you're over Wingley, but what if we just switch that to Wongley? I'm pathetic.
When the Black Monster came to Neat, the silly guy tried to release the power of the Dragoon without knowing that I was waiting for that moment. That's what happened. So, it was then. I was released from the spirit and revived, in order to obtain an eternal body that is proper for an immortal soul. And now, I am becoming a god.
Underground, overground, wonkling free. Has the game fucking crashed? I hate it here. Well, don't worry for everyone who missed that, because we're going to do it all over again. Oh, good grief. No, it's okay. It's okay. Right, give me a minute. We're just going to sort that out. Don't panic. The stream is not ending. I've just got to mess around with this all over again. Ugh. It's fine. What won't be fine? So we've had a couple of little hiccups with this game on occasion. Just deciding not to load anymore. Decided it had enough. So we never got past the Polter armor thing that gave Dart his ultimate weapon. I came to terms with that. We beat it a couple of times, but I'm like, come on now. I can't keep beating it and then having the game crash and restarting. It was another thing that has held us back from actually beating the game for a little while. Stream is ending? Yes, just as you were free. We had a crash. I'm okay. I'm not okay. How was work? Welcome to the good old Dragoon crash. I thought we were past this. I thought after all we'd been through together. Right, here we go again. Wait, is there anything down here? I never checked. Oh, that is not actually something that I can walk across. I didn't realize the creepy rock moon veins were like, they had some pulsing going on. I love this game's environment so fucking much. I cannot tell you. Gareth! You're a cutie. You're amazing. Why haven't you had lunch break? I hope you can be free soon. Wishing you the best to get the hell out of there. Couldn't have said it better. There's a reason I've played this game for 20 years. Oh gosh. Family thanked for me for being handy, so it made my day. It's just a little crush. Oh man. Okay, right. Give me a second, I'm gonna be a little fiend. Do 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 do. There we go. I'm really glad that I can get your song references because I can never get a hurdle. Every single bloody hurdle, I'm like, I don't know. Why would anyone expect me to know? I don't. Right. Ah! No, I missed it. Never mind. No, it's so sweet. Again, I feel like as nerds who claim to care about each other, I know some of you sardonic little motherfuckers are going to be like, I never claim to care about each other. But as nerds who claim to care about each other and community in the world, this is why you gotta treat your service staff nice and thank them. Like, if you have the energy to do just a little bit of small talk, you'll feel better for it. And obviously if the freaking staff in question are not, like, super busy and being all like, yeah, okay, bye. Have you tried jumping over the hurdle? No, I haven't. Is that how you do all of the mini games? I love that we have just a little section under games in the Discord now since they introduced threads, so we can just have mini games. Gates of Heaven. I'll wait. No, I'll do it now. Gates of Heaven! Mini games? Excuse me, it's daily puzzles. I apologize. You're absolutely right, it's daily puzzles. Oh, God. I'm not gonna claim I don't care, but that said, I am an asshole. Nah, it makes you feel good. Makes you feel good. Probably makes the staff feel good. So they're just people doing their flippin' job. And you know, there's too many fucking sad stories of staff who have to deal with absolute assholes all day, so... It's just trying to avoid the sense of alienation and isolation, you know? It's why the whole cottagecore shit ended up being so isolationist and not so much like, I want to get back to nature and doing nice nature things with, like, that community and stuff. That now just sounds like more culty than anything. If you were to, like, bring a whole bunch of people to do fun nature stuff with you, but, nah, instead it went more along the isolationist tracks of everyone sucks so much that I just want to be on my own, to do cool things on my own, where I'll surely be having a better existence because everyone else is just unworthy of me, because everyone is just an asshole. Why did I bother? I knew this would happen. I was so dedicating to getting the addition right, and yet... You can't think like that, because it's just not true for one thing. And it will make you more miserable to feel like you are that alone because of this idea that everyone else is a dickhead. Ew. Yeah. Ew. Book club this evening. That theme is on the table. It is. It is. Oh, shut up. No, you can't join book club. You've annoyed me too much today. Don't understand your Morse code. I love that he does the same attack every time, and he's gonna be like, oh my god, Dad is so powerful. And I'll make the same joke again. No, Dart, your father's just done nothing, which he's done for the last decade for you. So you shouldn't be surprised. There we go.
Anyone else getting a sense of deja vu?
Oh, fuck. Ah! It's called self-fulfilling prophecy or something. Yeah. Self-fulfilling prophecy is a huge problem. I feel like most other people are dickheads, but we can just try to be the best versions of ourselves and hope it encourages others. Yeah, or also have the self-awareness to be like, if you see that dickheadedness in others, then like, you're probably doing it too. And like, you're not really to hold a grudge for it. But just vibe, do your best.
Do your best.
Nah, I won't do Gates of Heaven again. But I want to, but I won't. How often have we died here? We haven't died here. This is where it crashed. We went through all of this. I beat him first try, and then the game was just like,
Wow.
no cunning. This is Star Children. I love the voice acting so much. It's a lot. It's the times where they sound like they're speaking through. Did anyone ever have, like, I don't know how old this is. I didn't have one of these. It was just around my nana's, and I don't know why she didn't just get rid of it when I was there. Like, I told you all before about what an annoying child I was for the fact that they had fridge magnets that you poked them and they did a little tune. I don't know why you wouldn't then get rid of this microphone around a child like that, which was just, I don't know. It was red on the bottom, had like a big freaking yellow top and like a little thing. Barrow!
I've been paying for?
How do you think the unthinkable? With Berg. Hello, lovelies. 14 months of moths is more than 13 months of moths and less than 1 million months of moths. But they are all happy months because Luna is brilliant. Luna moth hearts.
You're a cutie! Thank you so much for 14 months. I just muted the entire microphone for a sec because we have had some hammer in today. It's been a time. I truly can't tell how loud it is actually coming through on stream, but I can see that it's being registered at all on OBS, and that's enough to make me like... Right, I have an embarrassing confession. So I still felt very woozy this morning. In fact, worse, I felt all like nauseated again. I was like, no, please, this makes no sense. I spent the entirety of yesterday not being sick, so I don't accept that I'm just gonna suddenly throw up again. I didn't. But, yeah, the headache was still a thing, and it feels like now I've actually had some coffee that the headache is mostly gone again, so... I feel a little bit embarrassed that the headache might have been more caffeine withdrawal than side effects of illness. Like, I can still feel that my body's not right when I walk around. Like, there is still then a dizziness there that is not to do with, like... Well, it wouldn't make sense for it to be to do with food or hydration, because I've been keeping up quite well with that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to hit you.
Yeah. It just feels a little bit embarrassing. I don't know why. I guess it is just the whole, like, ha! Wow, I really have racked my body with a caffeine addiction, haven't I?
Whoopsie daisies. Thank you, Vogue. Gates of Heaven.
That's one reason I stopped coffee altogether. A wise choice, frankly. It's all fun and games until it's actually just numbing shame. I'll work on that one. I feel like there's something there. Fun and games until it's numbing shame. But I'll think of any alternatives. Please keep recovering. Thank you. How have you been today?
Hope everything has been good with you.
I was saying that really most of it has just put me out of whack for what day it is. I'm worried that I'm just gonna poodle off at 6 o'clock tomorrow because my stream schedule is so flippin' established. I have not changed it in 2 years. And I haven't exactly taken weeks off really either, aside from like very large events that like make sense to me. The illness thing, just annoying and boring because I couldn't do anything fun and I couldn't do anything productive, so pretty much all day I was just scrolling TikTok. Cunning and Becky probably just like, aw, thank you for all the TikToks, Luna. Listen, society says that caffeine is a drug and that's totally okay to be addicted to, so there's nothing to worry about. Makes sense. A legal drug in our economy? Like nicotine. Like, out of various conspiracy theories, I think that is one of the main ones that I'm like, yeah, makes sense for the why cannabis isn't legal.
Oh, she goes all dark blue. So pretty.
Been a not busy day, but involved day at work, so kind of just gave up at about 3.
That's fair enough.
You all home and settled now, at least? I keep kind of forgetting what time it is. I'm not used to the fact that, well, it's getting all summery again. The hour's getting late, and the sun is staying up later for it. This is very pretty at 160p. I'm glad. Oh, for God's sake, she's run out of flipping health. There we go. At least I don't have to do the additions for her. Oh God, it's so weak. It's so weak. God's sake, Miranda. Nah, she's fine. I need to go vote as soon as I can be bothered to stand up. Yes, yes, definitely. Maybe, I don't know, Flash Hall? Why not? Apparently, it doesn't actually have an element that I need to counter, so this should be fine.
That should be fine and dandy.
Assuming we're on the last boss kind of shindig. After this, we should be. But, we should be so flippin' close now, but like I said, after Zeeg, it crashed. After Zeeg and Revelations TM. So actually, I'll tell you now because I know I won't read it again. Zeeg was actually possessed by Malbuframa. Something that Rose mentioned a couple of times, but I never really paid attention to.
Oh no, big dragon.
I'm sure my colleagues got quite sick of me badgering them about voting today. I think I'm pretty insufferable on voting days. You have to be for, like, these kind of voting days. They just don't get the same traction as, like, general election days, so you gotta be. I did a vote earlier. The polling station is the church now rather than usual schools. That was different. Exciting life, I lead. No, it sounds nice. Was it a nice church? You know I fucking love a nice church. The residual embarrassment from wanting to go to that church in Birmingham on Sunday, thinking that it wasn't a practicing church. And then quickly seeing that it was, in fact, a practicing church. Yeah, that's still with me. Malbec phlegm possession. Got it. Yes. And apparently, because it was the one that she and Zeeg were fighting against
10,000 years ago.
And then when Zeeg tried to use the the red marble in Neat when the black demon came for Shana or something, I don't remember. Anyway, when he tried to use the marble for the first time in all of that time, that's when Malbec phlegm, when Marlborough phlegm was reawakened. So they've been possessing Zeeg ever since.
And manipulating him.
Yeah, just do the thing.
Julie, do the thing. Wow.
So So pretty. So glad that we get firework arrows now. We need to do a little magic thing with you because there's no point in using your actual sword, I don't think. I'm not sure. It wasn't really confirmed, was it? Do the downburst. Do that. Yeah. I flippin' love churches. I need to become more of a church nerd. It's the architecture, you know? So was the cowboy voice Sieg or Malibu father? These are the important questions. The cowboy voice is still Sieg, but then I freaked out and didn't know what voice to give yeah, Melinda Flip Flop. So I just I just made it a softer southern. Do not approach a lit firework arrow. I have no idea what the laws on fireworks are these days, you know. Why are you laughing at Melinda Flip Flop? It's very immature of you. Go for the freezing ring. I feel like that one worked out quite well. No, wait, what's the diamond dust? Nah, yeah, just do freezing ring. I couldn't remember if that was then higher strength or if it was just the same strength but to all. Also, there's that bloody typo in Darts 1 that's been putting me off all this time. Because it's like 175% strength. Gotta pick that one. Apparently it's not 175% strength. Very upsetting. Very rude. Very unnecessary. Oh yeah, see, freezing ring. It's doing plenty. Are you dead yet? Are you dead now? You better be. He's dead now! Oh, the tension. Take care, Faru! Go forth! Go vote! Guy with 2 left feet walks into a store shoe and asks, "Do you have any flop flips? Flop flops?" Fuck, I ruined the joke so badly. A guy with 2 left feet walks into a shoe store and asks, "Do you have any flops?" There we go. I hope I made it better. Oh, he's not dead. Oh, for God's sake. Do you mind? Can you just, like, be dead already? This is not helpful. To be honest, I'll just use her go to use Moon Serenade. Why not? Why not?
Magical.
Okay. Yeah, let's just go. Let's just go with that perky step. I'll flip. Ah! Okay. I love Meru, but her strongest edition is so bloody annoying to keep track of. What are you saying? Stop that.
Stop it.
Oh, don't. I mean, Dart's fine. Dart doesn't care. Heard that expression, water off a duck's back? It's fire off a dart's back. He don't care. I have no idea what to have for dinner tonight. I'm just so excited about the concept of eating it. Why did I do that? You can't do anything. Oh, he can! I was tricked! All those times I thought you couldn't do anything else now. Oh, for God's sake. No, Huel. I'm not going to have Huel for dinner. Silly. I'll wait till I have more appetite and then you can be lunch again. You can be lovely, delicious lunch that I don't have to leave the desk for. Also, for those of you concerned, don't worry. Tilly was fed this morning. I feel a bit sad that I've messed her food schedule around the past couple of days, but it can't be helped. There we go. We've won again. Let's see if we can actually progress this time. Fingers crossed, toes crossed. This was so grim. It's moments like this, again, where I wish I had been a kiddo playing it, because it just hits so different at a certain age. Like, his head does a little flop. That's a lot. That would have stuck with me forever.
Forever and ever. Wah.
Right. Mm-hmm. I have an important...
Thank you for contributing to Pokemon Game.
Because it's right at the end. I know it hasn't happened a second time yet, but I wonder if I used a save state now. I don't know. I don't know either. I haven't even waited for it to happen a second time yet, so I don't know.
Thank you for the follow.
I'd be scared to risk it. Me too. I won't then. I'll try my best.
I just want the bloody game to work, you know? That's all I want. That's all I ask. We're right at the very end.
My poor dad. He looks like a little crab on the ground. Oh, thank fuck. Oh. Ah!
So this is the end of Dragoon?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
I forgot to tell you about the new flippin' alert as well. For 111 bits, we have a Bayonetta alert. It's about tentacles. I was just reminded because of that. I'm gonna write these down. It's gonna be my weekend work. Just to mess around with the overlay and do stuff like that.
Is he merging with the Virage embryo?
I didn't notice. That's good to know. How's it going, Agnew? I hope you've had a good day at work. You big nerd. Congrats again.
Is he going to be the god instead of Shauna? You're right. I obtained the flesh of the god of destruction. I am the god himself.
Who's saying this? I hope it's Shana. But it doesn't seem like it is. Oh god, don't make me laugh. Who is that? It's Lloyd! It's Lloyd! He came back! Son of a gun! Lloyd, you're alive!
I cannot die with the wrong god still around. There is no space for you in my utopia.
But this isn't my fight. Do I just have to watch Lloyd fight? Oh, ew. Oof, I don't like these fleshy colors. They look like Melbuframa. These fleshy colors and these kind of like branchy patterns, they look like, I don't know. Oh, Snacks, thank you so much.
Thank you for the sub.
I really appreciate it. One sub off, you say. One sub off. You're right. I'd forgotten immediately because of everything happening. Anyway, I'll finish my sentence before I never finish it again. It looks like one of those flippin' anatomy models. That's what it looks like.
You bothersome dragonfly.
It's annoying. Crash. Is that what they said?
Wah!
Lloyd! No! No, I low-key fancied him. Fuck. Oh no. What did we gain? The way I fear every single black screen. Tilly treat after cutscene.
We can get a Tilly treat now?
We can get a Tilly treat now.
She'll be thrilled.
I will go get... Ooh.
I will go awaken the hungry beastie.
I'll see you in a sec. Thank you so much.